got to talk to the customer. So when you do test, what should I say here? Is it true there's nothing written down? Is it true there's no other source of information? Okay. This is the question to ask. And I think I said this. How can you test if you don't have a source of information? Okay. So suppose I asked you to test this without any information. What would you do? You'd probably run 100 miles. I think this is the Shanghai road network. I don't know what use this is to anybody, because like, how can these guys understand, how can they think they're in control of all this? I just thought it was a good picture. So. Okay, so maybe that's not a good application. But what I'm trying to come to is, like, when we test complex systems, we have to look at all these sources. So if you've got a requirements document, that's fantastic. But even then, you should look at other opportunities, other source of information. If you can talk to users, usually they will help you gain an understanding faster and give you clarifications. The problems with the requirements is usually there are gaps, there's ambiguities, stuff missing. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to talk about that. So, okay, now, shall we look at the second little application? So on the, oops, here, if I go, oh God, Control 0, Home. Did I try this one? Oh. Sorry. Right, okay. Right. So I'm going to try the second application. It's a similar thing. It's one box, one button, and I won't give you much help. See how you get on. I'll have another little prize, okay? Now. Excellent. I think we have the internet now. So it's the same as before, but this is number 8. MSTB08, Softtech 08. I think that works. Yep, that's pretty good. Thank you. Oh, it's working okay. Yeah, so you're doing the camera right this way. The internet works. Thank goodness. So, okay, on the second one, anyone got any theories?
I put 1, 2, 3, 4 until 0. It written 99999.
Hold on. You put in 1 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
9, then 0.
Okay, so as an example,
Yeah.
5 nines. Okay.
9998.
See, you tried 9998. Internet's slow, isn't it? It shouldn't be my website. Oh God.
Sounds like the same.
So, the internet again. Is it just very slow? Oops. It's just very slow, I think. Okay, so I will play, but if you've got a theory, just test it a bit, and then we'll come back to it. All right? Give yourself 2 or 3 minutes more, and then we'll ask for a volunteer to offer a theory. I'll ask you to tell me what the result would be. Okay? So you better be ready. How many pictures of people working are enough? Are they not all the same? If we have a system and it's got bugs in, what tends to happen? We have lots of bugs over here, bug there, bug there, bug there, lots of bugs over here, lots of bugs over here. They tend to come in clusters, they tend to group, they're kind of sociable. They're kind of social animals, our little bugs. If you went into, now I don't know whether this will work or not, if you went into a hotel restaurant and the chef came out and said, let me show you my kitchen, Okay, my glorious kitchen that I want to show you. And you go to the kitchen, all the surfaces are clean, the food looks fantastic, this, that and the other, and then a huge cockroach, okay, goes along one of the counters. And he gets like a hammer and goes bang and kills it, and swings it in the bin and wipes out. Would you be happy to eat that? You don't eat cockroaches here, I guess. Okay, so I'm very pleased to hear that. You know. So, not good. Why wouldn't you want to eat that? He killed the bug. Where there's one, there's many. You know, you killed the one bug that came out, but there's about 10,000 going to go to the funeral. Okay? All right? So the only situation where you'd be happy to see a cockroach run across the is like if you do eat cockroaches, at least you know they're fresh. Anyway. I went to South Africa some years ago and told that story, and I said, yeah, little cockroach, and said, if you're going to tell that story, they kind of had a laugh. They said, if you're going to tell that story, you've got to say cockroaches that big. They don't have them that big. Right, okay. So if you're exploring only, and you get a new version of the software with a bug fix, okay, you're going to do the retest as you remember it, but you're also going to try some scripted regression tests. You're going to try other things to say, I wonder if they've broken some stuff. So if you get a fix here, you find a bug here, okay, and then you get a fix and you test it and you think, okay, they fixed the bug, you might also want to know whether they've messed up other parts of the software in regression tests like that. And you might not have documentation that tells you what to do, but from your model and your understanding, you'd probably say, if they change this, I know that's used over here, so I'm going to have a little test over here just to make sure. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
And kind of do you do that already? You kind of do that already. It makes sense, doesn't it? So this isn't new, okay? You already know how to do this. All I'm trying to do is give you a little bit of structure to it. That's all I'm trying to do, really. You know how to test. You've been testing since you were so big. Okay, you know how to do this. Yeah, we all exploratory test to different degrees. Again, this is a bit of textbook stuff. Again, I'm just giving it you as a bit of background. We'll have a play with some more software in a minute. It's interactive. It's you and the machine. It might be a pair. You and a paired tester, two of you, and the machine and the software. It's concurrent. So when I showed you, my model, the thinking model, I think our brains are so good, we're doing lots of these things at the same time. We're inquiring, we're modelling, we're challenging, we're reporting, we're logging, we're planning tests. We're doing them all at the same time. Some of these things are going on at the same time in our heads. We're that good. But we need to understand what's happening. Okay, that's what I'm trying to suggest. It's fast. So in the time it takes to write a test plan and some test procedures and prepare some test data and then run those tests, whatever, you can do an awful lot more through exploratory testing. However, you don't have the documentation, you don't have the information captured as a log, you might not be able to reproduce all the tests you run. What else? When you come to explain to your boss what you've done, you don't have as much evidence. You can't say, here is what I've done, unless you keep very good notes. Okay? So, it's very productive in terms of finding bugs, but if the goal is to have auditable records of the job you've done, it's not so good, obviously. Okay? So you have a choice of where you do it and whether you do it. Okay? You always have that choice. So you might say that in my system here, this is my system, right? I have some organised, planned, structured tests which kind of, it's a bit like a fishing net, isn't it?